make sure you like this video and subscribe to Mike's, okay? Make sure. If you don't subscribe to Mike, you're gonna have a fat forehead and a big hairline.
I'm with the guy Max inside. Subscribe to him. Make sure you do so. Best content coming out.
Hello and welcome back to another live, people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribing if you are new. And yeah, the marathon of Chelsea West Ham previews continues, people. It continues. The press run, as I always like to call it every time it's West Ham Chelsea, because listen, we've got a lot to talk about. There's a lot of people to speak to when it comes to Chelsea on YouTube. But I had to get my brother Lewis on a preview. Lewis, bro, I ain't been man inside outside of football and all that.
Yo, life's been good, man. Just enjoying the last bits of summer. Obviously, we got Carney on the weekend. We're looking forward to that. And I guess one of us is looking forward to the game today. Yeah. At least one of us. Although, to be fair, now it's match day. How are you feeling? Do you feel any bit of like cautious optimism? Nothing?
No, it's more so, why am I coming back? That's the feeling I'm having. Is that why am I coming back? Because I'm going to the game, so it's a bit like, why am I coming back? That's my feeling, really. I'm just like, it had to be a Friday night as well. Like, Friday night is my chill. It's like my chill night. That's my chill night for the week. That's like, let me relax. Let me just eat.
I'm starting a weekend off like this.
Yep, exactly. By the way, you might want to switch your microphone because I think the audio.
Oh, I'm on the webcam, ain't I?
It's all good.
There we go.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the main feeling I'm getting, really. That's the main feeling I'm getting. Like, when it comes to West Ham, yeah, it's a case of, unless it's like a mad atmosphere or whatever, it ain't going to be enjoyable going to the game. And we have to be at the peak of our powers for us to enjoy the game anyway. And the only times I've really had like a mad atmosphere at a West Ham game has really been like Sevilla at home, Lyon at home, Alkmaar at home, like the European games, really. And we ain't been in Europe in 2 years now, so it's just like, now what, sort of thing. When we do try and get behind the team, we usually concede first 5-10 minutes and then we go quiet again because we're like, why are we here? Nobody wants to be there. Like, literally nobody wants to be there.
It might not take that long. Well, it might not take as long with us. You never know. We didn't even bag a goal last game.
Even did we? Did we? Hey, is this out for a 0-0? I doubt it. But
nah, no chance.
We don't really have many Chelsea West Ham 0-0s. I think the last one was 18-19 season against Sarri Pellegrini.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me of that. That was horrible. Willian missed about 2 great chances that game. Fucking standard.
Bro, I want to say we played the false line or some shit, or even that was the game where Chicharito just stood offside. It was one of them games. I don't remember which one.
I remember you had one player miss a sitter in that 0-0. I don't remember the player for the life of me. One of your forwards.
That could literally be anyone at the time. It could have been Antonio, it could have been Yarmolenko, Arnautovic. It could have been anyone. It could have been anyone if we're being so
Maybe it was Yarmolenko. That sounds a bit familiar.
Yeah, I think it was Yarmolenko. It was Yarmolenko. Jonathan said it was Yarmolenko.
There we go.
There we go. Mike, I've never seen you in a day. Your forehead is hella shiny. It's the lighting, man. Like, I can't like. You can only really get good lighting in the night, really. Because I've got custom LED lights. I've got the curtains open and shit. Like, it is where it is.
Hey, good moisturization, man. You gotta respect it. Exactly, you know them ones.
Exactly. Like, on camera, people say I look 40. Well, today I don't. Because listen, shiny today. So there you go. There you go, bro. I don't look 40 today, guys, do I? There's enough corn for me in the chat and all that.
When man was saying you look 40, fuck.
Yeah, people say it on camera and I look 40. When I meet people in real life, they say I look 12. So that I can't win either way.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would never have guessed 40, bro.
Yeah, no, I just get corn online when it comes to my age and stuff like that as well. But maybe it's because of this club, to be honest with you. But going off like the last fixtures and stuff, obviously you didn't score against Crystal Palace. And obviously there was a lot of like hoo-ha about it, but just because with your fan base, when it's going bad, it's the worst thing in the world. When it's going good, it's the best thing in the world. That's what I've gathered with the Chelsea fan base.
Yes.
So I never really know how to gather the overall coverage of what's going on. But what did you make of like not even just that game, but if going into this game, would you make like bare changes? Is there only like a couple alterations you'd make? Did it go completely wrong like everywhere? Like what was the general consensus?
Honestly, just our creators were crap. That and like because we didn't have Tosin and Colwell, we struggled a bit of building up from the first phase, but it weren't even as bad as we expected. That's why the whole idea that we played badly because of the lack of ball playing centre backs, no. It was more just our creators. Enzo, garbage. Palmer, garbage. I put it down to just them being a bit rusty. Like the whole break between the World Cup final and the start of the season. Obviously, this was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to be this bad based off the way we played in pre-season, but clearly Palace are different beasts of teams that we were playing. But yeah, like I only put it down to a lack of creativity that we had within the team because we still had a lot of possession and we just did nothing with it. Now, playing you guys and also playing at a bigger stadium, I don't really worry as much about it. If we're going to talk about changes that I want to see, I want Tosin to come in for Josh Achimpong, just so like we can be a bit better at playing out from the back. Bring in Esteval and take Gittins off, move Neto to the left, and I wouldn't make any other changes by that. Because Esteval just looks too good, too fearless, and his decision-making is too cold for me to not want to just work on that and keep giving him opportunities from a starting position. He has to start.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And yes, Warrior, I did just wake up. Literally just woke up.
I was gonna ask still. Like, to be fair, I woke up early today, but like,
The alarm was set up 12:55, bruv, and then we're here at 1.
No, I fully respect it. Like, do you know what it is with that Chelsea game? From what I saw, it was just more of like, for me, it was just more Palace's game plan and their intensity that did the job. That's how I saw it, especially like down the wingers.
They were well set up defensively. Yeah, I gotta give them props for that.
Yeah, because that's why I thought like someone like Gittins, for example, that did have as great as a game as much as he could have, just because Munoz and Richards were doing so well down that right hand side. That just really limited on what he could do because he was basically
that, and he was having limited service too. Chalobah playing as the left centre back like restricted him because he was too shook to do anything with his left. I understand. Like, you're not a left centre back, it is what it is, but still often nothing. And then Palmer, the passing was trash. The passing was just straight trash. So, like, with what Gittins had nothing to work with, I'm not going to look at what I've seen from Gittins and think he's crap. He just looks exactly like the player I thought he would look. Just raw, not ready. I'm not going to beat him up for it. I'm not going to be like, you shit, get him out of my club. Just, what, you're here now. We'll give you another year. Just give him a year. But just, we're going to add Garnacho on top of that. And that's what I don't get.
I don't get that either. I don't get anyone that signs Garnacho. Not even a club of my stature should be signing Garnacho, let alone a club of Chelsea's. Like, right now. Like, I just don't understand what he brings and what his positives are, to be honest with you. There's no, like, he's not even like one of them wingers where, like, he can run into space and then do something. Not like what we used to criticize Kudus for. Like,
but that's what we want him to be. That's what we want him to be. We want him to be a direct winger with a lot of goal threat. The problem is he doesn't have a lot of goal threat because his shooting isn't that great. And it's very weak, very timid shots. Like, they're looking at him, and I hate that I'm even going to say this. They're looking at him and they're thinking baby Salah. And I'm thinking,
yeah,
I don't see it. I don't see it. It's one of those things that you should be apologizing to Salah for even thinking about it. But no. Look, the only thing I'll say is, like, we've seen wingers like Salah have them slow our starts. And I'll give him, like, a chance because he is still 2021. He can still get better. He might need a better environment. But I can't tell you anything definitive that says to me that Garnacho is a good addition to this squad. There is nothing definitive. I will just give him the chance to cook. But don't ask me why we're getting him. Don't ask me if I think this is the right move, because it's not. But here we are.
I don't get it. He screams Strasbourg 2027 or Al Hilal 2028. Like, that's what he screams to me.
2027, bro. That's what I'm saying.
That is such an Arsenal signing, man. Like, Arsenal are basically just your second Strasbourg at this point.
Yeah, man. Like the Bank of Chelsea. They'll come and take him if it don't work. Arteta will still be there on phase 9 or something. We'll be all right.
all that stuff for like Rodrigo just to get Garnacho the next year. I hear it, man. I hear it. That's the thing I've always noticed with Chelsea fans as well. I heard a lot of talking about what you said earlier about the pitch that you actually play on isn't like big enough for the football that you want to play. So do you reckon that's been a big factor? Like why you need to move stadiums because the football you're playing right now, is that a big thing for you guys? Because you guys can stretch a pitch regardless, but I feel like on a smaller pitch, cool. Like I feel like
on a smaller pitch, you just need a bit more space, and like the defender, there's a bit less space for the defenders to mark. Now, I don't think it's again something that is like really debilitating to the way that we play, but you do see like when we are playing on a bigger pitch, we do have a lot more ground to work with. So, look, that's not one main reason to move stadiums. The other one is just the 40k seater stadium, and like the fact that a good 25k of it is hospitality. If you are a member, I've said it for years, God bless you in your search for a football ticket. Because, yeah, no chance. Bro, East Lower is a family stand. You cannot go there without a juvenile ticket with you. East Upper, a part of it is hospitality. Part of West Lower is hospitality. The whole of West Upper is hospitality. And then add to that 25,000 season ticket holders. You have about 8k seats to work with if you are a member. And you have about 80,000 fans that are trying to get those seats. Good luck. Good luck. This is why we need to move ground.
Because
it's just near impossible.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, the resellers, because we got the new Ticketmaster system, you'll see people like 100,000 in the queue. And bots are still there buying a chunk of the tickets. And then it finds its way onto Vivid Seats or to one of the other reselling pages. It's a nightmare. I am lucky I got my season ticket when I did. My last year of being a junior member, I hoard out all the family stand tickets I could. £18 a ticket, run me that. Build up all the loyalty points, bang, season ticket. Just in the 90th minute. We got lucky because there's no chance anyone's getting a membership now. Now you can't even get it with just one season's worth of loyalty points. You need about 3 now. And you also have to buy a membership for all 3 years. No. You have to buy, what is it? The premium membership to retain your position. You can't just get the standard one. You have to get the premium one if you want a season ticket.
Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Like, what the game's gone, man. The game's gone. Like, man are paying in installments to keep their place. We're playing in add-ons and shit. Like, clauses and shit.
Oh, yeah, and Darren's right as well. Did you hear what happened last Sunday?
No.
So, like, everybody's tickets just disappeared from the Chelsea app. There was a queue. Just no one could access their tickets on the Chelsea app. The queues for the ticket office were going out to Fulham Road. You've been to the bridge, right?
No, I've never been.
Never even went past it?
Nope. Never been.
All right. Have you seen the outside of the bridge with the big Chelsea FC logo? Imagine a queue from the ticket office coming all the way around, all the way out of that entrance into the road. All just the fans waiting to try and get their ticket printed.
Days,
I saw that on Sunday, hungover as a motherfucker, and I just set up alive. I was like, I'm not doing it. All for my ticket to pop up with 10 minutes to kick off. I was like, fuck this, I'm not going. Swerve of the season, by the way, in game week 1. If I stood there hungover as a motherfucker, I'd be so much angrier about that game than I am now. Now it's just like, hell, whatever. Bit of a shit way to start the season, but we move. It's Palace. I ain't going to be too angry about Palace.
It just reminded me I forgot to buy alcohol on my way back from the gym just to survive today. I'm gonna have to do that, go back out and then come back in again. That's gonna be something I'm gonna have to do because I am not watching today. On it, I might have to, but I was just gonna like go boss man, get a few magnums, and then just down a couple, and then just fucking go. Honestly, I need to be somewhat fucking waved at this point to watch West Ham. I cannot watch this sober. I said this last season. I said this 2 years ago, actually. I am not watching West Ham United sober anymore after seeing West Ham get battered 6 and 5-0 at our own ground. And one thing I will say about West Ham tickets, they at least work for the most part. Like, we have a pass.
You lot don't do the fucking app thing, do you?
No, we just have a season pass, so it just goes to your wallet. Like, so every
Yeah,
time,
like
like, you can just
normal
use your Apple
people.
wallet for every time. Yeah, you can use one ticket basically for your whole season. That's basically what you can do. So it doesn't really fucking matter at that point. There was only one time where it was like West Ham Nottingham Forest. We actually won that game a couple of years ago, but I had to wait for like 20 minutes into the game just to get my ticket and go outside like the ticket thing which is just outside the actual turnstile I actually have to go in. But it took me 20
Oh, the
minutes
one
to
where
even
they
get
do
my
the
fucking
bag
ticket.
searches.
Yep. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's
Fuck
right next to
that
there.
spot.
Oh my god, they're the worst security ever. I had Fabianski and João Pedro on the show. For fuck's sake, Melon, man, what's wrong with you?
A big up Melon, man.
Big up Melon every single time. If Pedro and Bob are flopping, FPL against a shit team, I'll crash out because I had a stinker last week. Listen,
I've
you can
just
bank
seen
on
this
any
stat,
Chelsea
bro.
player, bro. What,
You've
go?
only won 2 games at the London Stadium in 2025, and you ain't won at home in the Prem since February 27th.
Yep. And people will be. Am I overreacting now? Like, this is what I'm talking about. I haven't seen a win at the stadium since February. I've been
My
going to every single
goodness.
game, bro. That was Fulham, I'm pretty sure. That game was Fulham. Fulham at home, I think.
Your guess would be better than mine. I'll be so real, I wouldn't know.
That was like Potter's like second game. That was Potter's like second. We drew to Southampton at home. We drew to Southampton at home. Ugochukwu last minute. Where all the Chelsea
Yeah,
fans were
shout
like,
out Leslie, my guy, man. A big up
this-
CLAC too.
Yeah, big up CNAC every single time. This is why I'm not confident. I'm confident in my fullbacks, and that's it. I'm confident in Wan-Bissaka. I'm confident in Diouf. But you see when the ball actually gets to the middle and it gets to the areas where Aged and Kilman actually have to defend, it's a long day. Mayenda dunked on us. So what the hell are João Pedro or fucking Liam Delap or whoever's up front is going
Or
to do to us?
Esteval.
Yeah,
Because
even
you're
that.
telling me about them fullbacks, Esteval and Neto, they're about to put them through a test.
I trust Wan-Bissaka. I trust Wan-Bissaka especially. Like Wan-Bissaka don't really get me on 1v1 like that. So whoever's on the left, I'm calm with. But I don't think it matters because if they give a little bit of space to crush.
Neto anyway.
Yeah, fair. Like I back Wan-Bissaka against anyone. Like that's the thing. Wan-Bissaka can like do his job. Tanibo can do his job. But as soon as the ball goes in the middle, why is Kilman and Aged getting dunked on by people that are 5'8", and you're like 6'2", 6'3"? This is ridiculous. Like, Mayenda jumped up in the air and dunked on again. This is my problem. I think the biggest problem for me is the midfield. Because Ward-Prowse and Rodriguez against Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, that's going to be a big problem.
Your midfield's getting cooked.
Yeah. Like, how good is Caicedo when you rank him in like terms of midfielders of the world? Because Caicedo's been consistent probably since his stinker of a debut where he didn't have any match sharpness. I'd say since then. Like, he's been very consistent since then. So, how good do you rank him in terms of like the world's top midfielders right now?
Not even too sure with the world's top midfielders. In the Prem, I'll say he's the best. It's just straight up the best. With Rodri's situation and the fact that he ain't Rodri no more, I don't really put anybody above Caicedo in the Prem. In terms of in the world, I'll be so real. Not really a lot of people stand out for me too much, but I bet there's just a name that I'm not thinking of because I'm still waking up. That's why I want to be a bit wary of saying best in the world, but I'll say best in England with chess. Because I genuinely don't think anybody in England comes close to Caicedo right now. Declan Rice is still living off them free kicks. Rodri's still recovering from his ACL. Gravenberch's great. He is not Caicedo. And I don't really think anybody else in England. No, McAllister, same energy. And that's it. Yeah, man said Pedri. You see, that's why I didn't want to say world too tough. There's still some ballers that I'm forgetting about. But
Yeah,
Prem, absolutely the best in the Prem. 115 won enough. I've been saying it.
Joe is more like
to reduce his role to being a shin kicker. He is not. This brother is a playmaker. This brother's got great ball striking. All the defensive attributes that you want. He can ball carry. He's strong on the ball. Everything you want in a midfielder, Moises Caicedo brings it to you to an elite level. Best in the league. Straight up.
Like the thing is with Caicedo is like he can do everything. So once you let him get the ball in a half turn, he'll just pass it straight down the middle to the striker if he sees the space. And that's what happened against us last time.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we lost 3-0, we gave you all the space in the world. just to batter us. Like I said, a straight ball to Jackson 3-0. Like that was horrific. I'm not trying to see that again from this season to last season. That I cannot be bothered. That was probably the worst like tactical like setup I ever seen from a manager. That 3-0 last season from Lopetegui when he went man to man with Chelsea. That was genuinely horrific.
Would you expect Potter to play us high up against us?
I expect us to press a bit, but I don't expect us to go man to man. I just expect us just to press in zones from goal kicks and stuff. But we'll sit back upwards. We pick and choose when to sit back and then when to press high up. Like that's our thing. So like we'll press from goal kicks. We'll press when like you're about to make a mistake if we feel like it. Other than that, we'll sit back. That's the problem though, because if you're jumping from one to the other though, you give the midfield too much space. Like a Caicedo and Enzo will just dictate play if they drop deep. That's my thing with it, and our midfield ain't quick enough to just get there. That's my problem with it. What like from a Chelsea perspective with Graham Potter's time over there, what was like the positives and the negatives that you got from him? Because for me, my whole thing is, even though I'm Potter out, it's a thing is that you're nearly there, like, and your lineups are horrific. That's been my problem this whole time. He can get the best out of what he has, even though he hasn't been backed. But what did you see that was like, nah, that's the cut-off point for me.
Look, I think at least Potter was good defensively with us. When he got sacked, we were mid-table with the third best defense in the league. We just had a horrific attack and an injury-prone midfield, like a midfield of Ruben, Kovacic, N'Golo Kante, Jorginho. Only one of them isn't injury-prone, and it's the slowest one in Jorginho. The rest of them, all already fucked. Reece James Chilwell, already fucked. And that's what meant that Potter was already finished before he started. But he didn't help himself. His game management still sucked. He still made some questionable decisions. And like you could still see the quality of our style of play just dropping by the game. That's why eventually he just had to go. We were doing 2 wins in 18, 4 wins in 20. And like he just seemed okay with it. Just the way he spoke never screamed Chelsea. I felt bad for him because he had a squad that wasn't near Chelsea either, but you did not help yourself. You didn't help yourself. The only thing I'll give him is that he was good defensively. Nothing else. He had nothing else that like really saved him. But he was doomed from the start. You come in to replace Thomas Tuchel in September when the season already looks wrapped. You are already going to fail. Already going to fail. So he weren't like Lampard bad or Pochettino bad, but it weren't good. It definitely weren't good.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I always gave it a Bly for his Chelsea squad just because of how much you were transitioning with your squad. But even his lineups were a bit dodgy then from what I saw. I remember seeing like a Kukurea and James in a back 3 with one centre back and then just wingers ahead of them. And I was just like,
that was his last game.
Yeah, that was the Villa game, wasn't it? That was the Villa game.
Yeah. I remember Southampton at home where he benched Thiago Silva and Reece James, and we just got cooked all match by Southampton. Thinking, what?
The team selections are off. Like that's what ticks me off about managers the most. It's the team selections. That's what's always ticked me off. And when it comes to like Lopetegui, Moyes, whoever, and once you do a bad team selection, I can't trust you. But speaking of team selections, AJ asked, "Big up, Lewis. What's your best lineup tonight?"
Same lineup as last week. Achimpong out, Tosin in. Big up, Ibs. And Jamie Gittins out, Esteval in. Same lineup as Crystal Palace, bar that, and we are good enough to win.
Fez. I think if we want to survive, Walker Peters needs to come in for a Ged, put Wan-Bissaka at right centre back, put Potts and Souček in for Ward-Prowse and Rodriguez. And then we literally don't have anyone else because all our wingers are injured apart from Bowen. So there we go. There we fucking go. And keep Hermansen in goal as Potter. That's one thing I do like about what Potter did. He's going to keep Hermansen in goal because why the fuck would he bench him just because of one mistake? You West Ham fans piss me off. Every time you guys hype up players, as soon as they make one mistake, it's a case of they're shit.
They want him
Everyone we buy is shit. They want it benched, but Ariola's been worse. So I don't get the logic. We literally wanted to upgrade on Areola just for you want to bench our signing. What's the point of signing someone to bench him? It's not David Moyes again. We're not doing this. Did you guys see Virgil laughing at the award show when Bryce said second 3 times? Yes, I did see that, bro. They don't respect Arsenal. No one respects them. No one respects
McAllister
them.
was there giggling as well. He was trying to hold in his laugh.
Bro, like for the way Salah and Virgil looked, that's the look you give, yeah. Like when the teacher said something mad that sounds like an innuendo or some shit. You look at your friend and try not to laugh in class, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of them. That's one of them laughs. So then the teacher looks at you like, "What the fuck are you laughing at, bro? We're laughing at you. We're laughing at you." That was that laugh. Like Salah and Van Dijk looked at each other like, "We do not respect these men."
Yeah. Give it your all.
They said, "Hopefully we win." Bryce didn't even sound confident. It's like, "Hopefully, we get a win. We get a win from this." Like, for come on, man.
Like, yeah,
you went going to Arsenal to win trophies, guys. Okay.
Be a family.
Yeah,
Pet the dog and all that.
Oh my god, yeah, bro. When I saw a tweet of a Palace fan tweet about Eze winning his last trophy as a professional player, and that got like 86k likes from a Palace fan. Arsenal are not respected.
Yeah, for no reason. They've won 4 trophies in the last 20 years. Fuck these, man. Can't talk a big game. But I've just seen my club die, get revived, ripped apart, start again, and win 2 trophies on their head top.
Oh, fucking hell. Like, you got to have something to leave with at this point, man. 60 viewers, 64 viewers gone clear. Now, big up to everyone here. Make sure you keep smashing the likes and subscribing every single time. Big up, Max, my guy. I'm sorry there will be another crash out from you tonight. I apologize in advance. Listen, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. I hope I'm sober enough to even crash out at that point. And then again, do I even want to be sober by the time the match ends? I do not know. I do not care at this point. Great defense structure attack lets him down. Worst part was hearing the boys gave everything after every loss. Yeah, I get that. I get that same reply every single time we lose. Every time we lose, it's just Chelsea fans.
You hit you with the same line.
No, not even. It's just Chelsea fans just quoting the boys gave everything every time we lose. Every time we lose, just in my comments. But I hear it, man. It's gonna be long for me today. He was so content with the results. This is the problem I have. The problem I have was the goals changed the game. No shits, bro. No shit did the goals change the game. You fucking idiots, bro.
I saw him say. Did he say like yesterday that it's disrespectful to Sunderland to go up there and expect to beat them?
I don't know. I don't even know what.
I saw West Ham Central tweet something like that with like one of his quotes.
Of course, West Ham Central tweeted it as well. The fucking fat ginger fuck, bruv. This fucking guy. This fucking guy, bruv. This fat ginger bastard, bruv. Oh, fuck.
No, but he had the same sort of quotes of us. I remember he'd come out for interviews late and be like, "Sorry, guys, I was just in a crisis meeting." Or some crap's like, "Bro, this is not funny. We're in mid-table. What are you doing?"
He's too comfortable there. That's the problem.
It's lost to Southampton. The fuck?
Oh my god! If I'd hear Southampton again, bro, this guy hates Southampton at home, man. This guy hates Southampton at home, bro.
Yeah, we know.
That was probably Ward-Prowse's last free kick. That was probably Ward-Prowse's last fucking free kick, bro.
What, the one against us?
Probably. Yeah, I don't think because he moved to us in that summer, so I don't think he scored one since. I
remember that as well. It wasn't just a jammy 1-0. These men were playing through us at points. I was saying they're like, "Yo, we're getting bopped off the park at home by the bottom of the league. Yo, this is a dark year, man. This is a dark year, man. 2023, I never want to remember that shit. How do we go 3 months with 1 goal? With like just an automatic goal of the month winner. February, April, and September. Disgusting.
That is disgraceful.
And like João Felix against West Ham, that was our automatic goal of the month winner. And then Gallagher against Palace, and it was deflected. And then fucking Nicholas Jackson against Brighton. Horrid year, man. Fucking disgusting year.
I've figured out with Potter, he plays games to try and not lose rather than try to win. He plays possession-based football in the worst way possible. He tries to not lose. He recycles and recycles and recycles and makes sure he draws. That's why he draws all the time. This is why he had like 20 draws at Brighton or some shit, and they didn't get relegated.
If he tries that with us, then we're going to have a really boring game.
Oh yeah, but if he tries that against you and you go 1-0 up, the game is done. The game is done. We're not coming back. I can't remember the last time we went 1-0 down and we equalised. I can't remember. Maybe Tottenham at home last season, but that was because they were concentrating on the Europa League at the time. I don't remember us actually trying to get a goal back. Usually, what we do is we're 1-0 up and then we concede in the last minute, or we just get battered. Like simple as that. Darren asked, "Would you give Fofana the start?"
I wouldn't mind if he's ready. It depends on if he's ready. Like, if you're telling me Chalobah and Achimpong out and you put Fofana and Tosin in, okay. That works. But just if he's ready.
Do you reckon you're getting another centre back then? Or is it because like you've got internal solutions, like you'll just figure it out?
I don't think we can because of the UEFA registering regulations. Because we had to pay a fine for UEFA, I think last year or something like that. We've got a couple of sanctions with our transfer activity, and basically with our Conference League squad, we can't add to it without making profit on any sales that we've made in that Conference League squad. We haven't made enough just yet because for all the sales that we've made, only Dewsbury Hall and Madueke were in the Conference League squad. Even Renato Vega and João Felix, we loaned them, so they weren't in there for the second half of the season. So they don't count. We have to sell Jackson and Nkunku so we can register Xavi Simons and Garnacho. And we'd have to sell a centre-back to bring a centre-back in. And I don't think we have the time or like the centre-backs available to even do that. So I don't really see it happening. As frustrating as it is, and we can't be we can't operate on a loss with that because if not, we can't register players and we might be in for like some extra sanctions for the next summer. So we kind of have to be a bit strict with ourselves. This Colwell ACL injury just came at the wrong time. We've got to call it what it is. It just came at the wrong time.
Do you think the Colwell ACL injury and the fact that you haven't got like a first team goalkeeper really that you can trust has kind of like halted this transfer window in a sense? Just because I was talking to Prime last Sunday and he went in on Robert Sanchez after his performance against Palace after that, even though it was disallowed, it was just the sake of we're giving credit for Robert Sanchez for one game and he's still gone back to be Robert Sanchez sort of thing. That was his perspective. Like, what have you made of that? Because can you trust Chelsea this season to do what you want them to do with Robert Sanchez in goal?
I don't know because Matchday 1 already pissed me off with his passing, so I don't know. I'll give him another game because like I don't really have a choice, but I won't pretend like I have a lot of belief in him. Like I'm just hoping the final Sanchez comes back, but it's like believing in Havertz after the UCL final, and I knew I didn't fall for that, so I don't know why I'd fall for this.
Yeah, like I can't lie. I remember when I first knew that Robert Sanchez was shit, and it was West Ham Brighton. Funny enough, it was like 4 years ago. I was at the game. We drew 1-1. Neil Mopai scored a fucking overhead kick against us in the last minute, and Robert Sanchez was just kicking the ball out of play when we was being pressured, and I was just like, this guy, he's not what people think he is. So he was kicking the ball off the pitch, like it was going in the changing room, like for half time. That's when I knew that this guy was dog shit. He kept slipping. And we don't press anyone under Moyes, but we decided to press him. We decided to press him. Like, he's a pressing trigger. If we were smart, we would press Sanchez at least. Do that at least. If there's one thing we can do is just press him. That's the only chance we've got of scoring. Like, because he's good. Do you know what the goalkeepers good are like at distribution, but they're not under pressure? That doesn't mean you're good at distribution. That just means you can kick a ball. Like if you're good under pressure and you're good at distribution, it means someone's pressing you, you can kick a ball and it's still accurate. Like an Edison, for example. Edison's calm, composed. He can kick a ball where the fuck he wants to. Then I can give you credit for your distribution. But if no one's pressing you, there's no point of that. I'm not giving you credit for that. You can't just because and some of these keepers kick the ball off the pitch when there is no pressure. That's what I like about Hermansen. At least he can kick a ball under pressure and it goes somewhere where he actually wants it to. It's accurate. It's straight on Fulcrick's head top or it's straight on like in behind for Bowen or whatever. But we need to take advantage of that because we're not getting the ball to our attackers through our midfield. That's no chance. I hate midfielders like Ward-Prowse that look forward all the time and then just pass backwards. Like that's not something you should be doing all the time. Like I'm sick of that. I'm fucking sick and tired. You can't even drive with the ball. If you can't pass the ball forward, you got to be able to drive with the ball with power. You have to. Like He has none of our midfielders have that. Like think about even though I criticize Potter, think about the midfielders Potter had in his time at Brighton. He had Bissouma, he had Caicedo, he had McAllister. These are all technical players at the time. These were all players at the peak of their powers. Even Lallana and Pascal Gross were good midfielders. We ain't got people on that form of technical ability unless we play the youngsters. And I don't get these managers that are meant to be brought in to play the youth and don't play the youth. They go for the experience because they're pussies. That I don't understand. I don't understand that. Like we've got good enough youth prospects. Go give them a chance because they're better than our first team right now. Our youth midfield is better than our first team midfield. We've got Preston Fearon. We've got a guy called Kante, funny enough, and we've got a guy called Lewis Orford. Yeah, I don't know if it's N'Golo's son, but Mamadou Kante, that's his name.
What,
so maybe
Kante, like same lettering and everything?
Yeah, that Kante, yeah. I don't know whether it's like his regen, like it's like career mode, but it's just like the random AIs pop up as regens. I
said Fugazi. That's a great slander name. I have to remember that.
Fugazi's crazy.
Yo, I've heard a few of them going around the timeline. I saw someone call him erectile dysfunction. I was like, huh? How the hell did you come up with that one? Oh brother. Mine was eczema. I was just calling him fucking eczema or something. But what was the other one? What was the other one I heard? Ozempic. That's it. Ozempic. That was the one. You can always rely on Twitter for some slander names.
Oh, this might be better than the Gyökeres ones. The Gyökeres ones.
Erectile dysfunction is nasty work. That's like one of the most maddest slander names I've heard this year.
What the actual fuck?
I'm with it because I had Eze agenda from last season. This fucker scored a banger against us and then disappeared for 4 months straight. And then I don't know if you remember that shit penalty he scored at Newcastle when I needed them to get a result over there.
Yeah,
fuck Eze, bruv. I'm glad he's at Arsenal. Now I can reload the agenda. And also, Arteta's likely to play him as a touchline winger, which means cool. You can have your Jack Grealish effect.
Oh, that is literally like. If you think you can play Eze on the left, where he's taking people on 1v1, yes, he can take people on 1v1, but he can't. He ain't got the acceleration. He ain't got the acceleration like that for you to rely on that. The whole reason why you want Eze is for them pockets. Let him shoot on goal and shit. They don't know how to use
that captain's not getting dropped. He ain't getting dropped.
Yep.
So which means he'll have to play on the left. And if he's playing on the left, don't know, man.
I think they're stockpiling, but I've said this before. They've got 4 players now on the left. They've got 4 players on the left. They've got Wanyeri, they've got Dalman, they've got Saka, whatever. Someone's going to be unhappy next season. Someone's going to be unhappy, whether they like it or not. Mike, who do you think West Ham go for when the homeless man inevitably gets sacked? Mark my words, West Ham ain't getting anyone good. We get Steve Cooper, Sean Dyche because they're on a free. And people are going to think, what, Steve Cooper and Sean Dyche? West Ham don't pay compensation. They don't pay compensation for managers unless, like, we don't even sack managers like that. We only sacked Lopetegui because he was that bad and because there was so much pressure from the fans. And that was our quickest sacking in our owner's history. We didn't even sack Moyes. We let him go on a free. We let him go and run off his contract. We didn't even sack him. So when people say West Ham sacked Moyes, we actually didn't sack him. We just didn't offer him a new contract and stick with it. We offered him a new contract and took it away. Just to act like, oh, we tried, guys. No, we're going to get Sean Dyche and we're going to go championship. If Potter goes. Like, that's the thing. I said Potter out, but I'm not aggressive with it because I know what the real issue is. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the cycle. What do you make of Nicholas Jackson to Aston Villa then? Because the people have been putting out in the chat and stuff. Like,
get all these loans out of my face. We don't need loans. We need money. Like, no. Everyone we're dealing with is a fucking brokey, bruv. I'm sick of it. Inter Milan, loan. Juventus, loan. Italy, just in general, loan. All they ever offer is fucking loans. Germany, you got Bayern only offering a loan. Aston Villa, because they can't sell players, they can only offer a loan. Out of my face. Newcastle and Nottingham Forest, they're the only 2 clubs I'm listening to with this Jackson situation. And bar that, I don't care. Because if it's a loan and we need money in so we can buy players and bring them into the squad, what is the point? I'd rather just keep Jackson as a backup striker. Like, the fuck? Joey's saying if the loan has an obligation, it's the same. Wait, so is it the same in terms of like we'd be safe on the books with that? Because if that's the case, shit, you know what? Loan with an obligation might do. I might actually start picking up Villa's calls in that case.
You might, because you get the money
But I
next year.
thought we just needed the money on the books now, innit?
Yeah, fair.
Joey's saying, yes, I'll take his word for it. He understands the financial side better than me. All right, Villa, yeah, we can talk again. All the Italian clubs, you can still piss off. Because you know it's a loan with an option over there.
Yeah.
Or they'll activate the loophole or some bullshit.
Bro,
No,
I know.
the 15 year. All right,
yeah,
cool.
I know Villa fans in the chat saying we could buy Jackson if we want, but the UEFA rules won't let us.
I know PSR's fucking you guys up as well, but my idea is that, look, we need the money. If we can get on the books with an obligation, all right, cool, that'll do. But if not, no, phone's going down. Not doing it.
This is why I never entertain the West Ham Jackson links, because one, Jackson's not moving to West Ham. Two, we ain't got money.
You lot would not offer what we want. Yeah, there's no chance.
We're not offering 10 million, let alone fucking like. This is David Sullivan we're talking about. We're not offering 10 million.
No, you're not that
bad. David Sullivan's tight. I would say he's tight as a nun's pussy, but we all know he doesn't like pussy, so it doesn't matter. What if Chelsea somehow lose tonight? I don't know.
What if? That's a big what if, you know.
That's a very big what if. I don't fucking know. If Chelsea lose to West Ham,
people love asking that. What if worst case scenario happens? Well, let the worst case scenario happen, innit?
This is like asking, what if David Sullivan goes out with someone that's actually a woman and is not tricking anyone to being someone else? This is like saying, what if the meteor hits us? Like, what if David Sullivan is actually 6 foot and he wasn't lying about his age? There's a lot of what ifs in this world. We just got to hope Penders is as good as he's made out to be. Do you reckon is Penders that good? Yeah,
his potential is. I haven't seen nearly enough of him to say that.
Yeah, bro. Like I've never heard of this. I know the name in it, but I just don't. You guys sign players and trade off so many players. I don't watch Strasbourg, so I don't know how good these men are. Big up to Deck. I seen a clip of Mo Kante just passing the ball into the opposition in his own box and then scoring. Fair enough. Like I saw Mo Kante. Was it Orford and Fearon just dictating play in the last youth game and thinking, yeah, we've got that in the youth team, but we've got Ward-Prowse in the senior team. We've got Rodriguez in the senior team. That's great work, guys. Mentioned the Academy of Football, but we haven't promoted anyone since Ollie Scholes, and before that, it was Declan Rice. Actually, before that, it was Ben fucking Johnson, the worst academy graduate I've ever seen in my life. What a terrible player. Fucking shit player. It's a good time for Josh to get XP, and when Levi returns, will be stronger. When is
Achimong's going to cook this season.
When's Cole actually meant to return?
He'll probably return somewhere before the end of the season, but with him getting back up to speed mentally and physically, I'm not even thinking about him this season. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not trying to like rush Colwill back or expect anything when he returns, because I've seen what these injuries are like. It's not career ending, but you need to be patient. It's such a shame because he was finally looking like the Colwill that we were all promised for the last 4 months. And then man just hits an ACL. But it's the consequence of all the games that we've played. It just is what it is. Same thing with the Palace game. We look so rusty, and it's like, look, if this is what the consequence is of us going to the World Cup and winning it, is what it is. Like, we had this debate on screens. People were like, look, if we win the World Cup, it means we lose a key player. I'm not taking it. I was like, yeah, not me, bro. That's not me. Look, Colwill, look, thank you for your sacrifice, man. God bless you. I'll see you next year, innit? It is what it is, bro. I get it. This is still a debilitating transfer for us, but you did what you had to do in the World Cup. You did what you had to do. And we won it. So, you know what? It's all worth it in the end. You'll be all right.
Bro, like, you did the Real Madrid. You did the Real Madrid where, like, they sacrificed someone to win a Champions League. They tried what they could last season. They tried to sacrifice Valverde and his family tree. It still didn't work.
Oh, you've seen you sent a bid for some Monaco midfielder.
Yeah, just someone said check Fab in it, so let me have a look. Okay, West Ham have sent a bid. But bro, why is Fabrizio using fucking Jacob Steinberg as a this guy, bro? That's good.
Ain't Steinberg West Ham?
He is, but he ain't a good source.
Oh,
He had a good
Faz.
source. Like, not unless he's copying ex-West Ham employees shit again. West Ham sent official bid to Monaco for Magassa. I'm not going to try and pronounce bro's first name. As new defensive midfielder,
no.
negotiations ongoing, Jacob Steinberg reports. So no information on what bid it is. Will probably get rejected. It is what it is. Like, West Ham have offered bare bids for bare people, and they've all been rejected. So I don't know who bro is, but listen, you're probably better than what we have. So hopefully you join. Hopefully you join, because we need it. How are you 8 days before the window stops or whatever, and you still haven't got a midfielder? Apparently the club say they want 2. I fucking doubt it that they're gonna get 2. We need 2. I said we needed 3. We haven't got 1. Simple as that. That's why we're shit. Nuno might be sacked. I heard about this. I would not take Nuno before anyone asked, because I'll be just hiring like a Portuguese David Moyes. We might as well have just kept Moyes. They play the exact same way. The exact same way. It literally.
How do you feel about the Moyes revisionism by this point?
It's still dumb because we're still getting battered, and people say, "But you're 9th." I'm not watching my team get beat 6 or 5-0. Because the problem is, Lewis, with people in this country and just people in general, like that talk about football in this country, is the fact that if you want someone out but it gets worse, it means you shouldn't have wanted that previous person out, and we're acting like that wasn't bad anymore. No, it was still bad. It's just worse now. That's like, which if I killed one person but someone else has killed 10 people, that doesn't make me less of a murderer. I still killed someone. Like Lopetegui was a serial killer. He was a King Von of football. But David Moyes, like, he was just a normal murderer. It is what it is. That's what I'm thinking. Like, Moyes was bad, but it just got worse and worse and worse by hiring different managers. And it's bad squad building over the years, where we've had so many different profiles of players that don't work with each other. So we don't rebuild properly. So it's not just even a manager thing, to be honest. It's squad building as well. But people can't be still doing revisionism on Moyes. I haven't seen people this obsessed with someone else's ex-manager ever of any club. Like, you should have sacked him. Bro, Moyes is gone. It's been a year now. Get over it. It's been 2 managers since then. So anyone who's trying to pressure West Ham fans about David fucking Moyes, give it a rest. He's a West Ham legend for winning the trophy, but it was his time to go. And he should have left straight after the trophy. But people don't operate like that.
Does.
Like, if Palace get battered 6-0, 5-0 every week, should Glasner stay? And they're like whatever, like 6 games in a row or whatever. Should Glasner stay after that? No. Just because he won the FA Cup? No. That doesn't mean he should stay forever. Like, that's not how it works. They've got no sentiment value.
I want front.
Like, I don't get it. Yeah, Special likes, we're on 50 likes already. Let's get to 75. There's 79 people in here. So
No.
75. Let's give it to 75, bro. This is the fucking highest we've had live viewing without any rates. So big up to all 79 people in here. Yeah, nobody's paying 60 to 70 million for Jackson, mate, with respect.
Hey, I still believe Newcastle will come in with that. Apparently, they already valued him at it, and we were valuing him at 80. So it's like, Newcastle, pick up the phone. Hurry up. You're getting rejected everywhere. Jackson ain't rejecting you. We ain't rejecting you. We have a striker right here for you, mate. He'll be loyal. You won't be like Isak.
That is
or if
true.
anything, you want to fuck Liverpool off, let's just cut out the middle, man. You know? Cut out the middle, man.
Like, you're gonna have if Isak has a bad game, it's just gonna be you on every single fucking tweet, bro. It's gonna be your face on every single tweet.
Yeah, I'll be defending him like fucking Minerals defended Mount. This is my representation.
But it's gonna be your face on every tweet if he has a bad game, though. Like last season.
100%. Or if João Pedro does at this point, because he's got the same cornrows as I do.
I mean, that's why Melon put in the chat. Fuck's sake, man. I'm glad Fabianski's left. I'm so glad Fabianski's left. That meme could not continue for any longer, man. First of all, I don't look like him. It's just because we've got the same forehead and fucking hair that people think I look like him. I don't look like a 40-year-old goalkeeper.
There's some similarities.
Yeah, like the top half of the face, cool. But like, you can say that about anyone, man. I've been compared to at least 50 different footballers. Like, when we're around Northside's house, someone said Shay Given. Like, allow it, man. All these fucking ADHD goalkeepers. Yeah, come on, man. Let's be real here. Big up CP. Yeah, subscribe to Joey people as well. Links here. The Godfrey's put in the chat.
Real shit.
If we went on Europe, we could buy who we wanted. We sold the women's team and sold our fodder. Yeah, Pro sold the women's team, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I like that they're copying us, bro. Happy to help.
Setting
Happy
trends.
to give out some loopholes.
Yeah, setting trends. That's a Carefree Lewis merch. You dropping merch anytime soon?
I need to. Just don't know how, but I'm going to get that kick started soon because I already have a few ideas of what I would drop.
Yeah, there's so many ideas you could go with. That would be sick. That would
Trust.
be sick.
I've already got good ideas, just like I don't know how to set everything up yet.
Yeah, you could have it as part of the background, to be honest. Like just at least one of your shirts. Like,
Mhm.
like just for promo's sake as well. See that Liverpool still looking at Rodrigo. I have a prediction in spite of how improbable it is. Liverpool will tell Isak they won't go for him anymore. He still wants to leave, and we do loan for loan. That's a big dream, my friend. That's a big dream, Mensa. That's a very big dream. I don't know about all that, though. I don't know about all that. But
Loan
that's
for
the.
Isak, no chance.
I don't think Newcastle were going to accept anything below what their value is. But
Yep.
yeah,
Especially with how everything's been done now. Like they're just going to take their money now for pride or just piss them off at any opportunity.
Yeah, I don't understand. Big up Max and Lewis. I need a 5-0 Chelsea win. You probably get it. I'll be so real. You could get it if you're smart. You get it.
3 than 5.
Yeah, I've said 3. Yeah. Speaking of that, might as well do that. Score predictions, people. Put it in the chat. Lewis, what's your score prediction?
Yeah, I'm going 3-0 again.
Yeah.
Just based off how you've been showing this game to me and how West Ham's been. Yeah, I think we can get a clean sheet. Because we weren't bad defensively last game. We just didn't create shit. That was all our problem was.
Yeah, I agree with 3-0. I don't think we're getting the ball. I think if I'm Jared Bowen, I'm going to lamp Ward-Prowse in the face. I'm going to lamp Rodriguez in the face. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to slap people like Tadibo did Lopetegui. Because I want the ball. If I'm Jared Bowen, I want the ball. I'm the most dangerous man in the team. I'm going to slap people if I don't get the ball. Max Uchi when Potter got sacked. Fuck knows, bruv. I don't fucking know at this point. I don't like because we only get 3 managers. Lopetegui said you weren't the worst. Yes, Lopetegui is King Von, Joey, and you know this. You know this.
No,
like you killed the man, but not the idea. That's what I'm thinking. I feel sorry for the Qatari people that have to put up with Julian Lopetegui now that he's their manager, bruv. I feel sorry for them. Bro went to Qatar after West Ham. Yeah, it's like saying Putin is bad. I wish we had. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Lopetegui somehow done well at Sevilla. Everyone did. Today we get Pakistan masterclass. I hope so. What are we saying, chat? 2-2. It's away. Bro, you're very positive in thinking that West Ham would score 2 goals in one game, let alone at home against Chelsea. So it's calm. We still have Mike's Rapanos. Only you and Prime think this, Artur, that I look like Mavropanos.
Mike's Rapanos is crazy. Oh, brother.
I do not look like Mavropanos, and we're not doing this. A question is the beloved vlogger going to the game. So that means you.
Nope. Still ain't been paid this month, so I had to give the ticket away. Carney funds.
Yeah, no, fully understandable. That's more. It's more useful. More useful putting into Carney than going West Ham away. I'll be so real.
Yeah, look, if it was another London away, I might have firmed it, but just remembering the walk to and from, and the fact that because it's a Friday night, I'm not really out drinking for long. And also, I can't really be buying too much drinks until the weekend. Nah, it is what it is. I'm going to just chill at home and bill it.
Nah, fully hear that. Listen, people, we're going to end it there. Big up to everyone here. Lewis, what you got coming up?
Literally straight on to back again after this. And then, yes, Darren, watch along from 6:30. We're back live.
I'm going to be live hopefully around 11 when I come back from the game. And hopefully it's not a crash show, even though it probably will be. But we'll be live as soon as I come back home. Basically, I'll have a fan cam as well. And listen, I'm going to redirect over to back again as well. So go and say Mike's Raid when you can, people. And yeah, chat to you guys in a bit. Take care.